Welcome to Still Plays Galaxy of Heroes. This is Grand Arena, the first match of Season 40, a 5v5 season. And we begin this season in Kyber 2. We've had 3 straight seasons of fully Kyber 2 brackets, so we're going to try and make that 4. We have a decent buffer going into this 5v5 season because of the nice 3-0 week we had at the end of the 3v3 season. We went 6-3 overall, getting better throughout. There were some great matches in that final set of rounds. The match 39.3.1 in particular was a good one. And we'll very quickly take a look at how my teams did on defense. We'll do this fast, 3v3s over. I know there's less interest with this stuff, but my defenses did pretty well. Chupio Datacron holding up to Gas, Grievous going down, Troopers, JTR all going down to the Chupiocron. This has made a very solid match. Trench taking down a Dashhan, a Qui-Gon. In 3v3 with this Trench Datacron, this is what you should be using. I don't think you should be using Jango with Trench in 3v3. He's actively easier to beat if Dooku's not there, and I still think Watt should be there. Bosk finally taking out CLS. Traya finally taking out Trench, and then Raddus holding up. And then we have several battles here with the Tuskens absorbing a lot of matches. But a lot of these teams were fairly weak counters, so less informative. In round 2, my defense held up again. This time I was able to full clear, was not in the first round. My opponent set a really good defense. But you can see this opponent attempted Wampa up against Trench. This is statistically a strong counter, but I think it's because a lot of players are throwing in Jango instinctively because that's what the kit says. I don't think Jango is mandatory on Trench, and especially in 3v3 where Watt doesn't have choices, Dooku works there, plus there's specifics in the Trench Datacron, I think, that talk about riposte, so Dooku benefits significantly. Yeah, let me just double check that because we can hover over this. Yeah, so Trench uses his basic call allies with riposte, so Dooku is actively better in the 3v3 setting. So, and the reason Wampa falls with the Dooku version is because Trench is under stealth. And in my attacks, like I did the Wampa counter, when you're going up a Jango, you can just focus down on Trench, and it's very simple. Here, he was not able to focus on Trench. Gas going down to Trench, JTR going down to Tuskens, and a few solid matches. In the final round, this opponent did very well. He almost one-shot full cleared, but we got a couple holds from a couple squads. But you can see he brought a lot of GLs up against my stronger squads and stronger Datacrons. JMK up against this Jango Cron that I keep wanting to learn something about, but my opponents either don't attack it or take something strong. He has almost no problem, but we get a hold here with the Chimera up against the Negotiator, and then he gets tripped up by the Padme squad, and that's enough for a small banner win. Really solid match by my opponent. With this week's brackets, this is going to be a rough one. I'm going to be happy to go 1-2. There's a real solid chance that we could go 3-0. I've got the first round match. It's going to be tough, but we have a chance here. But my opponent's already gone, and he did very well. The only other player who we have a chance up against is going to be this J-Rod guy. It's not the 7 GLs that are the problem, it's everything else that we're about to see. Like, you've seen me beat 7 GL rosters with my 3 GLs. That's not the issue, but we got to look at things like the Omicrons. This is a very heavy Omicron bracket. Usually I'm either tied for the most or second or have the most. Now there's several players who have more Omicrons than I do. That's fairly unusual. With the relic depth, this is why this opponent I could do well up against. He's a little light at 139. At the 180 and above range is when the relics start being a problem. My gear 12 numbers, we'll be tracking this because you're going to see this gear 12 number just basically turn into that gear 11 plus number very quickly. I'm rapidly shifting my gear 11 characters into gear 12 now. That's what the raid is allowing me to do. With the relic distribution, this is where things start to get scary and why I'm very concerned about this first round opponent. He's very strong with high relics. But you can see the rest of this bracket, like this guy here, Dippus. I'm not touching a player like this. And there's, let me go to the bigger version, but you can see it's the same pattern throughout where all of these players just have massive high relics, which that is usually what beats me. GLs I'm less concerned about. I can find a way through a GL, but I can't go match pound for pound with too many high relics. 6-stop mods, this is also one of those places where I'll have an advantage. I'm one of the weaker mods in this bracket, and that's going to make things pretty tough because I don't have the advantages that I usually go into these brackets with, and we see that even in datacrons here where we're dealing with where everyone is active with datacrons. Usually a bracket might be half active. This is a fully active bracket of datacrons. Now I think what we might be seeing is there's a little less activity in 3v3, so maybe some higher tier Kyber 2 players have dropped down to the lower end, but we also have climbed up a bit in Kyber 2, so we're getting closer to the middle of Kyber 2 because of the strong performance that we had at the end of last season. One player without Jabba. My opponent and I, the only players without Lord Vader. I'm the only one without Sith Eternal Emperor or Rey, and there's 2 of us without SLKR. Everyone's got a good-looking Malgus, Raddus, the Idens, Starkillers are looking good. Although my opponent does have Relic 5s, that's light. I wouldn't. He deserves more, especially if you want to do things like the Rey counter. You should really have more. He is also light on the relics on the Wampa. There's surprisingly 5 players without the Savage Omicron. And that's, all those players don't have Relic Savages. You do not need Relics on your Savage. You can go back to when the Savage Omicron was released to see how my Savage looked without the Omicron. Like, he can beat a Grievous. He can, depending on the relics and some of the other aspects, but not the higher end Grievuses, but some of the weaker ones. He can beat weaker Iden squads. Like, Savage is not useless. Savage is good. Like, you're going to want relics to do things like CLS counters and higher level counters, but he can beat plenty at gear 12 and gear 11. Traya, 2 players without the Traya on me. And this is another thing about this bracket. Usually there's like 2 of us with an Aphra. There's only a single player without Aphra, that being my opponent, which is why this is one of those matches where I can make up for some of my deficiencies up against this guy. Everyone's got a Relic Swolo. I guess everyone has Rey except for me, so that makes sense. And let me shift to the other view here because what we have off screen, let me drag it over. This is our first Reva sighting. So we probably won't see Reva this bracket because I'm probably just not going to win enough matches to match up against that opponent. But she's here, and that's a sign of things to come, and which is why you're going to be seeing me add some particular relics in preparation of that. Check out the conversation that I had with Glurmit. Those videos are up on both of our channels where we talk a bit about it. Those are the Grand Arena chat videos, the GA chat. And then here with the Mauls, everyone but my opponent has a really decent looking Maul. It's still fine, but Relic 3 is just a little light. And the rest of this is looking fine. Profundities, everyone's got 7-star except me, but I'm 30 shards away. I'll probably drop the crystals to get it to 7 stars now. I just don't find the rush, and I'm trying to bank some crystals because things are about to get pretty expensive. So saving 1,000 crystals a month, because I'll do a single refresh is how I usually play it. And the other thing that's a problem, look here at the undersizes and clears. Usually I always have the advantage with the undersizes and the clears. I still have the advantage on the clears. This is the first time the first time I can remember. Like, I'm sure it's happened before, but this is the first time in probably years where somebody's had more undersizes than me, which means this guy knows what he's doing, and he's going to be racking up banners, and we're going to have very little wiggle room. Now we're going to take a look at the quality of his modding. I'm sure it's very deep. This is going to be a rough week for me. And this is better than I was worried about. His last 300 speed character is Moff Gideon at 301. His gas is at 298. So still, this is excellent modding, but this is not as bad as it could have been. I have 26, or I probably have more now. I just added some more because of the raid. But I'm in the range of him. We're within each other, probably plus or minus 1 or 2 300 speed characters. You can see some of the characters falling below that 300 speed threshold, but they're all still going to be quite good. Now let's head to the defense. And over here, he has attacked first. I suspect he's not done. I think he'll return. He had no problems. He just one-shot everything. Here's what I'm looking at in 5v5. Jabba, Malgus, Maul with Jango and this Jango Kron. It has the protection up mechanic as well, so there should be some protection up stuff going on. Probably took a GL up against it. He's got plenty. But in 5v5, my defense is far weaker than it is in 3v3. I just don't have enough relics. And like, this is basically junk on the back wall here. Like what I was saying about Savage, a Gear 12 Savage could beat that Iden squad if you have the Ami. Zori, Sana, like nonsense. You're gonna see teams like Tarfful move here to defense pretty soon, even at the level that I've got him at. But I want to just do 5v5 offensive testing. So for at least this week, maybe even into next week, you're gonna see those teams being actively. It's one of the benefits to this week where I'm just going to have no shot in a lot of these matches. I am going to do testing. So it's going to be rough, it's going to be ugly, but we'll learn some things, and that's all I want. Now, he has not attacked the Chimera and the Profundity. I think he's just waiting. It might be that he doesn't have enough set for offense, so he can't clear them, so he didn't attempt it. I doubt. I think he has things he can use. I think he's just waiting to see what I do. Alright, so here's what he's got. Qui-Gon, Starkiller, JMK, Malgus. He's also done a good job of putting datacrons on everyone. Raddus, Maul, JTR, and Rey. So we're going to just get started with our new Mara Jade datacrons. I was thinking about not using Mara Jade here, but or using Starkiller here, because the Mara Jade datacron gives me a very solid team, but the problem is, what do I take up against Rey then? Like, it's one of the downsides to the Mara Jade datacron, at least for a player like me who has to use her on offense. It doesn't alter how I'm going to play, because I have to use it in this kind of counter, otherwise I'm compromised against other counters. So, but it makes it safe, I'm sure. Alright, let's get into this. Like, I far prefer a datacron like Chukio, where that like alters what CLS can do. I mean, this does alter what this team can do, but I just have to play it the same way. Okay, so this was one thing. He only has 2 Omicrons here. I'm gonna say this all the time. Like, everyone is wrong about Redeem. That is a really good datacron. You're gonna see me use it in a little bit. We might even do it early. I'm gonna hit these staggers, and now we're just gonna go after Rey. Audio might be a little high. And one of the things that's new this week is we have Relic Visas. This Mara Jade datacron has motivated a lot of extra relics. Called the assist on Starkiller on the Shatterpoint character. We've got let's get a free turn, and let's hit Finn. Let's throw a stun over on Poe. Let's stagger, get rid of some turn meter. Oh, he already hit the yellow. Let's hit the yellow on Solo. let's try and get the yellow on Hondo. I should have been not quite where I want to be. Alright, that'll get us the yellow there. No, not quite. Well, let's hit... Alright. Let's get the yellow. Not quite. Oh, because we can't do it right now. That's right. It's 3 a.m. I've been busy making videos, busy with work. Like this is one of the downs. This will probably be the rant for this video. This game takes so long, especially like Grand Arena. The raid now you have to be active in. I should probably stun everybody. Conquest takes a ton of time. It's just like to do everything. Plus, I have to make videos on top of it. It's just a lot to keep up with. Like it really is some like I'm spending hours and hours every day doing this stuff. And I know you guys are too, because I'm talking about hours and hours not even making videos. Come on. Let's get some stuns in so we don't get them. I can land shock though. Let's land some shocks. Okay, alright, let's do it. Not quite. Let's basic. That's annoying. Come on. Don't you dare. Don't you two dare. Okay. Okay. Come on, man. Come on. Let him take his... No. Okay, good. I'm concerned about this stagger. I need him to take his turn. There we go. And we were almost out of time. A little scary. That was a little scary. It was fine, but a little scary. You know what? For this counter, the redeemed datacron that I was saying that I love doesn't really help out much. Let me show you why I love it. Let's do it right now, because it's time for Maul. I think I might even undersize this. Wait, I made presets for everything. Because I want to use the datacron, and I don't know who else I would put on the squad. I fixed all my presets. We have presets now. Why didn't they come in? Oh, are they on defense with Finn? That makes sense. That makes sense. Alright. Here is the Swolo crown that I have. Let's get into it. It's not fully relic. We should be fine. Doesn't move. 2, I need you to take your turn. Alright, we're gonna pull some 2-meter. That's fine. Go after Raddus. That's exactly what I want. No. Don't go after our 2. I mean, spread the love around. Oh, I need it. Because he increased cooldown, doesn't he? Okay, here we go. I made my Swolo relic 9. Well, it's relic 3. He should do it. You didn't do it. Oh my god, we remounted you and everything. I was talking you up. Alright, do it now. Because he's hurting. Come on, Swolo. I made you relic. It's disappointing. That is disappointing. Go to the 3v3 videos to see me blow them up a little bit more effectively. I might just need to add like a tank to another tank. Going after R2, maybe I should add some speed because everyone's going to have crazy fast mauls now because of the raid. But I'm really surprised. Well, I also don't have a... Can we look at his mods? I also don't have a 6-dot triangle on my Swolo because I don't have one that I would like to slice up to that level. They all kind of don't meet my threshold, but this guy, I'm kind of surprised we didn't take him out. Offense, yeah, I'm pretty surprised we didn't take him out. I mean, we probably didn't get the crit is why, but I don't know. We've beat better. What was my plan today? Okay. I think I'm just looking through my notes for how I plan things on Twitch. You know what? It's 3 a.m. I'm feeling loopy. Let's have some fun. I want to do testing up against this JTR squad. What datacron is this? Maybe that's a really terrible idea. Tenacity up. They should have Rose if they want tenacity up. Resistance allies gain retribution for 3 turns. That's going to be rough. But how rough? No, okay, we're going to do Tarfful testing. You know what, I'm going to get in the habit of using our presets. I took the time to do it. Let's do it proper. This is a whole... What did I do, like... Did I put the Wookiees in defense? There we go. If I should... Vandor would be really nice here. We're going to just bring in Vet Chewie because that's really our only option. Alright, good luck, guys. Okay, let's get 25% defense. Yeah, let's do this. Because the retribution I don't mind because I think with the mechanics when they counter it's less damage because they force a counter, but maybe it's only with their force counter. I'm not certain how it's going to... See, that's why I want Vandor. And I think this squad's going to be much better like in a week when I take them all up to gear 12, but I wanted to see how they were going to perform. And I need to make everybody faster. Like my Tarfful's got decent speed, but Clone Wars Chewie needs to get faster. Everybody needs to get faster. And this looks like way too much for them. Yeah. That's too much. Although I feel like this is good for testing. This is like a good mid-tier level. Let's do Force users. I'm not gonna use Kylo Ren though, because I think he's still on defense, and he should be at relics. We'll just use second sister. But a tank would be nice. But just watch how much tankier Cere is. This is why I love Cere. It gives you a sense of why I say like she can punch up so much. And Tarfful, like, maybe at relics is... Well, not maybe. At relics he's great. But like... Cere can take a beating. Like, she's 3 stars still. We do have a 7-star Cal, though. Let's take out Scab Ray. I just went after her because she's really easy to take out. Little protection up. Let's do the AoE for each debuff. With the foresight, maybe that wasn't really the plan. Yeah, I can already tell this is a win. They're not gonna beat me. Like, I've won a lot of battles with Cere. And in 3v3, and this is only a Gear 12 Fulcrum. Although I might take her to Relics real soon. Alright, here's her big hit. Jeez, see, it's 3 stars Gear 11 on her. And she can do things like that. This is what I mean, like, don't even wait for certain characters. Like, that's insane that she can one-shot a Relic 7 JTR, a tank. Like, JTR is a tank and we're taking her out with that ability. I love this squad. I don't know. Can Traya beat Maul? It feels like something that Traya should be able to win. Have I really not done this yet? Like with Savage, 100%. But do I want to... Why is my Dooku here? Oh, it's because I probably wanted to use Trench for offense, right? Yeah, okay. I just felt like... Because Trench I had been using on defense. Where am I going to use Trench? Do I have him in my plan? No, I don't even have Trench in my plan. What do you want? I mean, let's bring in a tank. I want to know if they can win without Savage. I feel like they should. I didn't think there should be a reason why they can't. It might just take a minute, and we're gonna have to deal with the taunts. So they're counteracting Traya's leadership, which is fine. Oh, this is nice. They can't taunt anymore. Okay. So I can just attack who I want. Which means when we can finally annihilate... we can just go after Maul. I'm really looking forward to having this squad at Relics. I've always loved this squad, and I've always loved Sith, but I've just had bigger priorities, other priorities. And now I can finally build out a squad that I've been wanting to have. Come on. Give me my annihilate finally. Oh my god. It's fine. Without bow, like, they can't heal anymore. Bam. Another health by hatred. Let's recover some protection. Hitting the pain. Blow him up. Let's auto from here. Let's So Tie Dagger put out my video on that. I'm so pumped for Tie Dagger. You should go after for that ship aggressively. That ship is amazing. And I'm expecting without the Fury class interceptor and probably without the Leviathan, it's going to be really easy to take out, like crazy easy to take out. But I still think it might do some fun stuff while we wait for other ships to be released. It's still going to be very nice with the Sith bomber. You'll definitely see me trying. All right, we're gonna attempt to Aura Sing this. We should be able to. It depends on the mods and everything, but since he doesn't have Lord Vader, we don't need to worry about that scenario. I don't think let's bring in Grief, and where's our Bam? That should be fine. Yeah, Kyber 2 is rapidly turning into this awful relic set. Like, I'm sure the higher levels of Kyber 2, it's very unusual to see players without full 7 GL. Everyone's probably 7-6. And the days are ending for me. Let's call in, well, let's try and get a stun. Does he have tenacity up? Okay, I need... Let's do a mass assist here. I need to take out... I need my turn, because he's going to taunt. Can I... Awesome. Awesome. Alright, we're good. From this point, we are good. I don't know why I was worried about the taunt. I could ignore taunt. It's not an issue. It's 3:27 a.m. You're gonna hear me saying that until this round is over. Just me shouting out how late it is, because I am slipping. But it's one of those things where I know I'm not doing this in the morning. I'm gonna be busy with work. I'm very sleepy with work. Alright, let's check out this back wall. What do you got for me? Nute, Phasma, Maul. Really? I was expecting changes. Maybe it would have been fun to do like Tarfful here somewhere. Let's do. I know Tuskens are gonna work here though, because I've done it before. I think Phasma's gonna crush the Tuskens, but maybe we'll try it anyway. Let's do up top before I start goofing off. We'll do the serious battles first. All right, let's do JMK first. Where was I going to use Aphra? Oh, I was expecting Jabba, and he doesn't have Jabba. Probably, I mean, he has Jabba, but I mean, he doesn't have him on defense. I think maybe we'll do Aphra up against Starkiller. Does that work? I don't think it does. Let's do it anyway, because I don't think it works in 3v3. But then again, there's no Omicron. I have an Omicron now. Let's go back to these presets that I keep reminding myself that I took the time to make. And let me show you, here's why we're going to win. He has this recovery datacron. That's not what you want. You want this guy here. Not that one, that one, that one. This one here. Not that one, not that one. I've got one that I'm willing to put on them. No, because the thing is, this stagger ability would be nice on Dash, but Dash is on defense, so who do I care? What do I care about? And I probably have a redundant with another one. No, I don't, because I don't. It's 3:30 a.m. Like, there's some of you I know who have keep crazy hours. Like, I think it's Necropolis. Shout out to Necropolis. I believe he has some really weird sleeping schedule. Yeah. None of that. Okay, blow it up. Let's just focus here. So what you're gonna see, like, they are gonna recover with buffs, but who cares about that? Because what I'm gonna have is stacking protection up every time we get tenacity up. And just pay attention to how much tenacity up goes around with JMK. You're basically gonna see us always have tenacity up. I should have basicked. Okay, let's do this. We'll basic, get offense up. It's fine. I'm not concerned about any of this. There's my first armor shred. Can I have my thing? What? What is this match of me, like, talking big and looking dumb? Maul must have some stat sharing that is affecting my Swolo. Is that what's going on? He just has, there's more bodies, so he's getting more of a stat share. That could be what's happening. Now that I'm reflecting on it. I'm wasting a ton of time. Yeah, I don't care. Don't care. Let me take my turns. I'm concerned about the clock is what I care about right now. Finish her off. Okay. Now for Padme. Nah, we really should do Ahsoka. Padme's kind of annoying with that heal. Oh, we're gonna need to auto real soon. I need to add. You're gonna see me adding relics to a number of these things. I don't like that. Okay, fine. I don't care. Come on. Awesome. Auto. So this was a little rougher, but this is why I also like this tenacity up datacron so much, because without this datacron, this was a loss. Because I have Relic 5 Cat, a Relic 6 JMK. He probably has much better mods. Well, he definitely has better mods than I do. You saw the sequence in which he took turns. Like, I would have lost this one. But the Tenacity Up datacron makes it a win. Because it just makes my team much harder to take out. And it allows them to overcome the deficiencies that my version have. Next up. And we got, what, 20 days left of enjoying that datacron? So take advantage. And I'm going to use it again right now. And if you have a Ray with a Rose, or you have a Zori team with a Relic Rose, like that would be a devastating level 3 ability. We gotta see if we have a chance of winning this one. Like, let's say he can't clear my fleet because of what he has set down on his defense. We'll have to see if we have a chance or not. I don't know. Let's hit Fallen. I'd love to take her out. Oh no, I'd like to take out Talon is who I'd like to take out. Get rid of that little stat boost. But look at Fallen. No, let's get rid of the Corrupted Battle Meditation if we can. I'd rather get rid of that. It'll make everything else easier. A little stacking protection up action going. There goes my buddy. I'm gonna lose my other buddies real soon. Stand up. Stand up, man. Oh, I recently watched Born Legacy, the one with Hawkeye. It's great. I loved it. I like those movies in general, but I had skipped that one for a long time. And it's great. Really enjoyed it. I'm worried now. I'd like to take out some of these guys. Yeah, worried. I would like to take out some of you. Let's... Fallen? Can we get rid of you? Yes. Probably should have gone after Talon, because Talon's gonna stealth. Don't die! I think I played that in the wrong order. They're all going to be at higher relics very soon, though. I'm going to attempt something here. I don't know if this is going to work. I'm confident it's not going to work, but I still am going to try it. Not you. Okay. Yeah, we're going with this. It's just too many bodies. But maybe we can still do it. Okay, there's the first of capture expiring. We're still stuck behind a taunt. Now we gotta deal with the shock. There goes our buddy, but now we get a stat boost. But we're only at 14 stacks of ransom, that's not enough. Yes. Okay. Come on, Hondo. Show everyone why I love you. It works in a cleanup scenario. That's why I just. It works in cleanup, not up against like 3. I probably should have tried to take out the other 2 bodies and then used them in a cleanup scenario, because now I gotta still figure out a way to deal with that nonsense that I've given myself. Let's Grand Inquisitor this. Remember, we have presets now. We're living in the future. I've got some. Sure. I need to get more of those. Because I made it through 3v3 partly because I had a couple on a few characters that I just didn't employ, like the Swolo one I kept giving to Mara Jade and Starkiller because I didn't have the Mara Jade Cron at the time. So things, yeah, they're just shaking out in a different way. Yeah, let's. Probably should have just taken out what's his face. But I feel like the foresight, I might enjoy it right now. Yeah, let's get some action up. Alright. Okay. I'm trying to. I think I'm at 100. I'm like just shy of like a third of the way towards Rita. It's probably time to make that video. I really got to get up my Grand Inquisitor video. I could have. It's been 5 months since I've had the footage. Let's see the rate at which I work. See, I could either blow this up with Chupio, which I feel like is safe and uninteresting, and I think I'd rather do Aphra. Let's do Aphra. Even though I'm not confident this works at all. I could look it up, but it's 3:44 a.m. and I'm not going to do that. Oh, Trench. I forgot about you, Trench, already, because it's 3:44 a.m. Droid, where's not that one? This one. I hope that next set has something I can give to Aphra. Because I've been making do with this target lock one, and it's solid enough. But I think we're definitely going to be missing it next month. Because this one's allowed us to weather not having the cheat code that we had a month ago. Oh yeah, that's right. You're gonna counter me. And it's gonna be painful. Let's just do a basic. Basic. Because we have a guaranteed ability block. And a lead. Okay. Oh, we're gonna get hit by that Unleashed real soon. That's... What? Okay, bring the pain. Please let me revive him. Please let me. Alright. Yep. Okay. And we've got good teams left. It's not like it matters. We can clean up with JML. We can. Oops. Just mess that up. Okay. Let's be boring. It's gonna be boring. We're gonna JML the Malgus. We'll do fun stuff on the back. Well, let's do the fun stuff first, because I don't remember what's back there other than Mon Mothma, and we're gonna do some dumb things, and then we might not think things through. We're gonna use Trench up against Phasma because it's the best team left. Maybe we should do Trench up against Starkiller. Well, I want to get a feel for this datacron. Because in 3v3, we couldn't really get a great sense of it. And this is how I'm going to play it. Because I want to leave Django for my Maul. I don't want to... If I give Django away, then, like... I don't really have a Maul team left, because Maul without Django is not the same team. Even though I have like a relic armor now to replace him, it doesn't cut it. Okay, so we throw this on Dooku. And let's take out the Omicron first. This is gonna crush. Already feel it. Also relic Nute in order so that I can use this datacron in 5v5. Also increased the relics on my Asajj. She was relic 3 for a long time, brought her to relic 5 so that we can utilize her in lieu of Django, which I had already been doing, but in order so I could use that datacron. You could go to last 5v5 to see me using Ventress here. And I do think there's a good chance that this will be Ventress's home now. Or could be. Because I don't think with how Marin makes the Night Sisters work that Ventress is as good on that squad. I think you might see me relic my Spirit and put a Spirit on that squad. That might be better because Spirit can, at higher relics, one-shot characters. Yeah, this is our crushing performance. Been watching World War II movies. Operation Mincemeat is a watch. that was a solid movie. And then I watched one about, what was that called? I think it was called like A Call to Spy or something like that. It was terrible. It was like an after-school special. Like the script and stuff. It was like the most, like it wasn't subtle. And it's like banging your head over things. It was not good. It's not good. I did not get very far. That kind of stuff's just like grating. Like, movies can and should have messages, but be subtle about it. Like, be smart about it. Like, don't treat your audience like they're dumb. Like, it was very after school special. It was very Saved by the Bell. Is that even a reference people get anymore? I didn't even watch that show when I was in, I think I was just a hair young for it. I'll have a 7-star chieftain like tomorrow. Alright, there's my dispel. I'll heal. Let's go after Katarn. Because once he gets Jedi Knight, this match changes. There's that taunt again. Oh wait, no, not a taunt. Great. Hit Katarn, get our big attack in right now. Awesome. Warriors. The thing is, I don't know if this is going to be, I don't think this is a defensive team. Like, it's a defensive team in 3v3. But without, like, an infinite revive on Raider, like, you can do some things on offense with them. Maybe at high relics they can be on defense, but they're more useful as a counter where you can choose what to bring them up against. They're very effective up against teams like this who have a lot of assists, like troopers and stuff. But that's also a very easy thing to plan around on defense. And if you go back, I have a video called in the Viable series where I talk about the Tuskens, where like when I had a 3-star warrior, I was beating some of these weaker Mon Mothma squads. Like, there's punch-up viability with these characters. Back to some stuns. Get that dispel action again. There we go. I'm gonna dispel because she would just revive. Oh wait, no, she didn't have potency up. She wouldn't have revived. I'm thinking of Scarab Rebel Pathfinder. Well, hopefully I get another chance to take her out because she's annoying and I'd like to. Don't get potency up. Alright, eliminate her. We're running out of time. We gotta do this. Probably get rid of... Scout's probably the one we should try and take out first. Maybe it's Pow. It's just more the synergy between the two of them that I think is the turn meter element. But the special... What does it... I'm sure he's got this thing on Pow. This guy knows what he's doing. Yeah. We've got one relic on the squad, and we got gear 12 on warrior. Everyone else is at gear 11. And it's the Jabba relic, which is what? Aurora? Any more testing? Testing. Oh, yes, there is new testing. Oh my god, I can't believe we almost forgot. This is important. We got Saw. Did I even make a team for Saw? I don't even think I made a team for Saw. This is how new Saw is. I forgot his existence in when I was prepping teams. They're what, Rebel Fighters, right? Okay, Saw, Qira, Baze. Oh, they're on defense. Wiggs is on defense. Okay, then we're gonna bring in Bodhi. I have a whole video about Bodhi. I think in my Saw video where I break down his kit, I talk about synergies and I talk about Bodhi. But it still means... Let's bring in a tank. Let's bring in Pathfinder. We really should have Wedge. I'm going to have to take Wedge off of defense for next round. But this will work. But Bodhi's not useless here because he gives some buff that makes them better. Maybe potency up or something? No, it's not potency up. It's... when it's his turn, we'll take a look. I think we throw bombs. It's fine. This is all fine. That's not fine. Okay, that part's fine. Alright, let's heal up. Because all this health up is doing something I don't remember. And it's not that ability. Maybe it's either offense up or potency up. One of them does something. Maybe it's in the unique here. Offense up plus defense. That's it. It's the offense up. Because offense up also does something with Saw's kit. I don't recall what though. But we're basically making Baze much more tanky now. Because he's got offense up. Oh my god, Bloody just got blown up. We need Wiggs. This is terrible. Let's hit Dooku. They're not feeling a lot of lower viability here. With characters who have low star viability, you'll see a little bit more tankiness, you'll see a little bit more damage, you'll see them bring something, and I'm not seeing... We were missing Big and Wedge, so it's not... We can't draw any major conclusions, but nothing too promising there. Alright, we have a bunch more stuff to beat. Let's just do troopers. Troopers, though, we gotta be careful with a timeout scenario. Can Savage beat Nest? Or is that just gonna turn into this timeout situation? Let's just do troopers. I just gotta be careful with Nest, but troopers can work. Are you serious? Oh my god, this is why preloaded turn meter is a problem. Okay, let's take out Dooku. Let's daze everybody. Now let's take out Dooku. Blow up Droideka. We'll AoE and get a stack. And we just gotta be careful now with turns. Actually, I probably shouldn't have brought in I forgot. Stark pulls turn meter. So he's actually gonna be quite annoyed for all of this. But we gotta get the damage immunity off of Jango. So just basics until that happens. Okay. And Jango effect. This daze is annoying right now. I don't want to do a stagger. Let's try and take on this. We don't get it. That was maybe a bad call. So Jango. Hit Jango. Alright. We try and get a daze. Perfect. Basic. Basic. Please don't be one of those really slow deaths. I feel like we're okay with speed. Okay, I gotta mark a buddy. Buy. Not the RNG we need. Okay. This isn't gonna happen. Yeah, this is what I thought was probably gonna happen in this. Okay, fine. With higher relics on my Dark Trooper would have been fine. We'll find something to take out Nest. I'm not going to worry about it right now. Alright, let's clean up the Malgus, clean up the, what's it called, and then get the fleet. It's 4:05 a.m. and I need to go to bed. What was I going to do here? Okay, I was going to JML this. Let's not mess around. Oh my god. I know what I was supposed to do. It's because it's... I can't even click or talk on things right now. I've hit that point. Let's just undersize it. No, let's not mess around right now. I don't feel like messing around. This is the dash datacron that I was referring to earlier. What I was supposed to do was take General Grievous up against Starkiller, but I forgot that was the thing until right now. What am I doing? Let's increase cooldowns. Mark. Now just get to work on Revan. Let's spread around Master's Training though. Sure, let's do the block. Let's do Blind or Foresight or whatever it is, but he died, so it doesn't matter. And now we can call in buddies. Just auto? What am I doing? It's 4:08 a.m. Glad we remembered Saw. Definitely gonna pick up some losses testing him. Yeah. I should have like a healing immunity on this team for this. Eventually the stats will stack to the point where we're fine, but still. There we go. Next, we'll clean this up with the team I should have brought in first, but I forgot it was a thing. And I don't even think I made a preset for it because I completely forgot it was a thing. There's just too many teams. We could probably swamp it at this point though. Let's just be smart. We're gonna mess up fleet anyway. Because I'm in the state of mind to mess things up. And he's going to kill us with Unleash. Oh, really? That's not how I thought that was going to go. Stun? Wow. I think the healing immunity is more important, is what I'm feeling. We just do one of these then? One of these? Okay, good. Alright, and now we got a nest to blow up. Which I can't bring that Chupio team that I still have in it up against. I bet Fennec could beat it with enough armor shreds. Let's do a Fennec solo. Let's do it. Let's do it, because we're going to get some nice stat boosts at least. And health steal. Let's use this health steal. That'll be nice. Armor shred. Basic. Armor shred. Awesome. All right. What's the mess? What do we got to deal with? Okay. Okay. This is not gonna go well. Maybe we get lucky. So Scythe. I need to take the mods off of those ships. Or off the gauntlet is what I mean. Because right now this is an RNG fest. But it's why he didn't keep attacking. Alright, let's get rid of the ability block. Take him out. Which, I'm gonna basic. I don't want him to taunt. I want the other one to taunt. Take him out. Take him out? I'm just gonna basic. Take them out. Yes. I just wanted the one, but fine. Probably should take out Biggs, but okay, never. We're not gonna get a choice. No, we do get a choice about it. Okay. Yeah, it's not like he's gonna. Wait. What? Recover south and gains protection up for. Fear. Sure. Attack. Perfect. And take them. Awesome. Come on. All we gotta do is clear and we win. awesome. And without the Outrider, this is already... It's fine. Okay. Alright. Alright. That was the hard part. Oh, and it's a triple attacker. So we don't need to do a burner. I just gotta not be dumb about it. Which is no small thing at 4:18 a.m. Alright. The big thing here. Take out IG 2000. Do I want an AoE or do I want to get... Let's get rid of Breach. Let's throw this everywhere. Throw the Buzz. And... let's just do this. Not getting any assists is not great. Unfortunately, we got... Come on. Athena, please do not. Oh my god. Oh, I should have thrown in the burner. Well, it's not a clear now. We can't. Wait, no, let's not have this attitude. Let's think about this. Can I beat this Chimera with anything? I should have thrown in a burner. That went horribly. Because at this point I have to throw in, like, the Razor Crest. I don't know. I thought I was going to go very differently. This is why I need relics on these pilots. And it's one of the things that you're going to be seeing out of me. And the Leviathan can't come soon enough for me. This is not going to do anything. I kind of feel like I'd rather do this up against the Executor. It's just the problem that I think is going to happen is I might be able to take out like a couple of these ships. I just do it. We'll take out a couple of these ships, but what's going to happen is the Houndstooth is going to come out and it's going to operate like a normal fleet, a normal Executor. I should have thrown in that burning. Is this... This is... This is all evadable, right? So let's see if we can maybe land a stun here. I want Chimera, mass assist. Turn meter. Big hit. See, with relics on the pilot, we take him out. But Houndstooth is probably going to come out. Like, it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna take the turn meter. Let me blow this up. Blow him up. That's not enough. He's gonna heal. Two major ones down. All right, we're gonna try and pick this stuff apart. Do I think we can Raddus it at this point? Because that's good progress. I think I can. We're gonna try to Raddus now. I could try to Akbar it though. I just don't think Akbar is going to do too much. It's just we can ignore taunt. It's just not going to do enough. I think this is what we do. It's gonna take a turn anyway, so let's hit that. Oh yeah, let's get our mass assist. So let's call our assist. We can remove. Sure, we'll do that ability because we get a little turn meter. We got to do specials for the Raddus, so we're doing the AoE now. We got to do the stacks. We're doing it. I'm taking out Poe. I still like how the MG100 looks. Is this turn meter or an attack? This takes a turn meter. Do the attacks, hit the specials. Oh, we don't have deflector shield. Oh, he's got deflector shield, so let's do this. You've got deflector shield, so let's do this. Okay, don't die on me yet. Awesome. Now the deflector shield. Okay, we have our path forward. We've got our path forward. be the ultimate. Ah, not quite. Alright, let's bring out a tank. Okay, that's not good. A little worried. Days. Now we lost our 100. There's that hit. But now I got the ultimate. Awesome. 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 He can't be dodging though. He had evasion up, I guess. We should do some decent damage. Okay. And watch the tie dagger video. I talk a little bit about it, but I'm pretty certain that this is going to be the counter to the Leviathan, at least a soft counter. Because part of it is just like there's not a lot of Siths here. There's a lot of abilities that are not attacks. So it's going to minimize the amount of concussion mines that are going to go on. Am I going to have to clean this up because we don't have a way to deal with... Oh, dude. So it's looking like... Because it got to the payout. It's fine. We got Raven's Claw still. We'll come back to this. Alright. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Because now we can negotiate the Chimera. The one thing though with the Leviathan is, are we really going to have two functional Empire fleets if this Sith bomber goes over to the Sith? Like, we're a tank short. That's gonna hurt. Oh my god. I'm adding relics to my animals right away. Like, my negotiator doesn't do anything anymore. I might not win that. I needed this to actually work because I've got one fleet left, right? I don't have two fleets left. Well, there's Maze, but that's not a real fleet. Yeah, I can't beat this. What is going on now? This has happened like every time I've used the negotiator. It just loses on me all the time now. I was feeling like we had a win, and we don't have a win. Because we have one fleet left. Yeah, this is a loss. So close to a win. We will Raven's Claw this, because Raven's Claw is not going to beat that TIE Bomber. Unfortunate end to this match. To be this close to a win. I think I want to take the turn meter from the Houndstooth. I guess that didn't work. Oh, I should have brought out. I should use buff immunity. That would actually been great. I just do it in a turn. Oh, I crushed it. Okay. Well, let's check the final banner total, but with all the testing we did, there's no way. Yeah, no way. I am so close. My negotiator. What is going on with that ship? Okay. Congrats, Recurve. We'll check. Yeah, no, that's it. Let's do our outro. Thanks for watching. There's a couple videos worth checking out. The TIE Dagger video. I think we do some solid analysis there. Check that one out. And also look at the GA chat videos. Those are a new series that Guerera and I are doing with part on his channel, part on mine. But thank you for watching. Be safe out there, everyone. Be excellent to each other. This is Still Plays Galaxy of Heroes.